Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Freybler. So today's video, I'm going to be doing a chatty get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in a very long time, and I figured why not share kind of my everyday makeup and then also some new products that I have been absolutely loving. This is just going to be a sit down type of video, chat about life, what's going on, and let's go ahead and get started. I need some ideas of what to do behind me, so if you have any ideas, let me know. I'm thinking maybe like a plant or a feature wall, like an accent wall behind me. Honestly, this is bothering me, but I'm all over the place. Let's get started. Okay, so first up, one of my favorite products that I've been using lately is the L'Oreal True Match Glotion, the Lumi Glotion. This is in the shade Fair. I honestly want to get the shade Light and see how that is on my skin. I feel like this one's a little bit of a pinky glow. So my skin lately has been a little bit more normal, but still dry in areas. So I like to put this first kind of like on the high points and then all over the face. This just gives me a nice glow underneath like my foundation or whatever I'm going to put on. I do foundation because I'm not actually using a regular foundation. Today I'm going to use a Tinted Moisturizer. So this is actually this is the L'Oreal Paris Skin Paradise Water Infused Tinted Moisturizer. I have the shade Light. And you guys, this is seriously one of the most beautiful products I have found since talking about the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. This is a little bit more dewy, so I'm going to put this on my hand like so. And I just apply it with my fingers. So this literally feels so lightweight. I talked about this on Instagram. If you're not following me there, definitely go check me out over there. I definitely post more stories and stuff in real time versus on YouTube. It obviously takes a while to like edit and upload and stuff, and so I can easily share like a new makeup find over there. So that's what I do in stories. It's just Emily_Freybler. I love this so much. I've literally been using it every day I wear makeup because it goes on like a moisturizer. It is so lightweight, smoothing, hydrating, and it looks so beautiful on the skin. So as you can see, it's like a light medium coverage. It definitely gives some coverage, but I do have some breakouts right now, so it's not as flawless as it sometimes is. That's totally okay. So I just go back in like I always do with a sponge to kind of blend. Seriously, it's nice and hydrating, but it's not like dewy to where it's going to slip and slide all around the face. I love it by itself, and I also love it with full face makeup. So that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to take maybe a little bit more because I do have some blemishes. I'm just going to put some more of this on. This is seriously the perfect product for summertime because it really just is a versatile product. You can use it with full face makeup, like I said, or no makeup, and just like some brows, maybe some lashes, especially if your skin is really nice. Like, this is amazing. The mic is like right here, and I always forget, so I like make noise on the desk, so I'm trying to get better at that, so sorry. I did a video on this. This is the Wet n Wild Megalast Incognito Concealer. It's in the same video as the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I still really like that product, but I feel like this L'Oreal one is definitely better for more drier skin types. It is definitely more expensive, but I love it, you guys. Like, I seriously have been wearing it every day. So I'm going over some blemishes with this color. This is the light medium shade, and okay. In my ebook that I have talked about before, if you guys didn't know, I have a ebook all about flawless face. So everything when it comes to primer, foundation, concealer, powders. Literally, if you guys are ever confused about like where do I put that or what products should I be using for my skin type, how to even know your skin type, how to match a foundation, like I have so much information in there. when it comes to like full coverage, light coverage, medium coverage, everything is explained in that book. So seriously, go check it out. It's in the description box. It is seriously so helpful if you are a beginner, or you know someone who's a beginner, or you aren't really a beginner but want to know a little bit more about the ins and outs of different products. Everything that I recommend is very, very affordable, because that's what I believe. You can definitely afford, or you can definitely achieve the beautiful, flawless makeup from the drugstore. Okay, I got on a tangent, but I want to make sure you guys know about this ebook, because it's seriously, I put so much work into it, and I really do believe it is the culmination of everything when it comes to YouTube. Like, I took all of the stuff I've learned over the years and put it in one easy to learn and to access book that you can have forever. So go check that out. It's in the description box. Anyway, I usually use what got me talking about that is I usually use a lighter shade concealer than my foundation. But lately I have been liking a little bit more closer match, I guess, to my foundation. It definitely isn't as brightening, obviously, but when it's like an everyday look, I sometimes like to do it closer to my foundation color. It definitely doesn't give that like highlighted look where it's multi-dimensional, but I do like it. And it's kind of easier. It's like one step versus like if you want to cover blemishes, you got to do close to your skin tone and then not close to your skin tone. Okay, also in that book, I cover how I've covered blemishes throughout the years, because I've struggled with acne now for like, where it's like 5 years off and on. So I had horrible cystic acne back in the day. Anyway, that's kind of like what sparked me making that ebook. I have a whole video about like why I made it and everything, but I really am proud of it, and go check it out if you think you need to or want to. Okay, so I just used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. This is my absolute favorite powder. It's so smoothing, and I use it with the Real Techniques Miracle Powder Sponge. They're literally the best combo in the game. This is one of the most smoothing powders. It's very, very affordable. I've gone through maybe 1 or 2 of these, and they last like a year at least. Probably a year. Okay, now another new favorite product. I don't remember if I used this in my glowy makeup tutorial. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. It's like for all my dry skin girls. It's one of the best tutorials, I think, for like a really glowy look. This is the Milani Baked Bronzer in Dolce, and it's so nice and glowy and beautiful. So I'm using it on like, this is a natural fiber brush from Morphe. I don't know if they still make this, but I got it like, I swear like 6 or 7 years ago, and I love it still. It was one of Jaclyn Hill's recommendations, actually, back in the day. So I'm taking this and just applying it along the cheekbones and then up into the forehead. Okay, so question. If you guys, like, what is the one thing you guys struggle with makeup the most? Is it, you know, foundation, concealer? Is it eyes? Is it face makeup? Like, other than foundation and concealer, like bronzer, blush, highlight, what do you struggle with when it comes to makeup? I would love to know. Leave it in the comments. So I just kind of go along the face to bronze. I like to go down my neck, because my neck, even if I self-tan, it loses color the quickest. And obviously I want to cover up some of the splotchiness from my eczema and the self-tanner clinging to it. So I'm going to pinch the brush and go down my nose. I always make sure to at least go down my nose with bronzer. I don't necessarily contour, but it kind of brings the whole face together. It looks a little strange if I have bronzer on the outside of my face and not on the inside. Okay, a new other favorite product. This is the LA Girl Brow Bestie in Brunette. So I picked this up at CVS one day when I was picking up a night guard for my teeth. I grind my teeth, and so my dentist suggested I just get a generic one because otherwise they're like $600. Okay, so basically all I do is take this and go along the brows to fill them in. And then I just brush through them. Ta-da! Very, very simple. Okay, so we are also nice and settled in the house. If you haven't been watching the vlogs I've been posting, I would highly recommend it if you're into like home decor and just seeing how I'm decorating the house. I've been sharing me like redoing furniture and doing like quick fixes, like spray painting things to really elevate a space. So I'm going to be, and then also like obviously other decor items, but I'm going to obviously keep sharing with you guys as I keep decorating different rooms. So far, I've mainly been focusing on the living room because that's like the first thing you see. That's where everyone hangs out. And so I want that to be the first room, that and like the kitchen, the first ones that are really put together. And then we'll move on to like the bedrooms and stuff. Next product that I have just kind of started trying the last week, but I've seriously been so in love with it. Another great product for the summertime. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss in Coral Crush. This looked so intimidating at the store, but I was like, you know what? If it's subtle enough when you in like a flush, it'll look beautiful. I was so right. And I'm so glad I picked it up because I almost picked up a more neutral color, but this one, just wait. This is another one of those like natural fiber brushes from Morphe. This is the M523. Anything that's like not super dense but has a little flimsiness to it, a dual fiber brush, even your fingertips would work great with this. The reason I like this blush, so I just did a couple stamps and I'm going to go on both cheeks. So the reason I like this cream blush is you can put it over a powder and it doesn't get cakey. So usually that's a no-no. You don't want to put creams over powders. I also talk about that in the book. But this one doesn't do anything strange. It doesn't pull up the products. It doesn't do anything weird because I think it kind of transforms a little bit to a powder as you are applying it. It blends beautifully and I think it gives the most youthful flush to the face. 100% a new favorite product. I also talked about this on Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, seriously, you're missing out. So next up that I've been using all the time is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. And this one is in the shade Precious Petals. This has been a favorite for years now. It's like a golden pinky highlight. So I just go on the cheekbone, up to the brow, always go on the nose. Then we're also going to take some on the finger, the pinky finger, and go in the inner corner. This will just help brighten up the eyes. And then a little bit on the Cupid's bow. So I've been trying to wear a little bit, like literally the last couple days. I say I've been trying, but it's seriously been 2 days. I've been trying to wear a little bit more eyeshadow. I kind of say that all the time. Otherwise, I just throw some bronzer in my crease. But for every day, I don't usually wear it that much. But I want to start again. So this is my all-time favorite eyeshadow palette. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. It's seriously one of the best for like neutral browns. And it has some beautiful golden shades. If I'm going out somewhere, this is what I gravitate towards. This or the Jaclyn Hill palette. I have this set from Wet n Wild. Their Pearl brush line is one of my absolute favorites. So I'm going to be using the fluffy blending one, the smaller blending one, and then the pencil brush. Those are the 3 brushes we're going to use. And I've done this look honestly many times before, but it's just such a staple. So I'm going to take salted caramel and milk chocolate. They're this one and this one. And I'm just blending them together. Salted caramel has a little bit more like oranginess to it, and milk chocolate is like a very neutral brown. So I'm starting in the outer corner as I pretty much always do with every look. And then you want to use like little tiny windshield wiper motions with a very light hand and just bring it in. Also, on the whole like home front, we are so happy here. Like I can't believe after moving around so much now, we're in a place and we're settled and we're making it our own and we just have space. And I love having an outdoor space for Luna, for us. I can't wait to spend like warm days in the summer out in the yard and get it all nice and hang out on the patio all the time. Like, I live outside if I can in the summertime, and we just didn't really have that space last year or in previous years. So I'm so excited. Then I'm going to take the pencil brush and use the exact same colors and just go on the lower lash line. Will be a little bit more heavier with the milk chocolate. I like a more neutral shade underneath the eye versus like a warm shade, because I feel like sometimes if it's a little bit warmer, it can make the eyes look red, and I don't like that. Then I'm going to take this smaller blending brush and just blend it nicely. It's pretty much blended, but might as well do a little bit more. Then on the ring finger, I'm going to take white chocolate. You could also take one of the gold shades in the palette, but this is just like a neutral matte look for every day. And I love this shade because it kind of just highlights that area, but it blends in. It's not a stark white, even though it looks like it in the pan. Simple, easy, like 3 colors, and you have like a nice defined eye look. Now, curl the lashes. This is always, always, always a step for me. Then, Essence Lash Booster, or Lash Primer, the volume booster one. This is the color, or Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in All Natural, one of my favorites. It's a perfect nude. This, you guys, has been so, so good. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and it is in the shade 007 Amber. So I got a box from CVS with a different shade of this because they were promoting their, what was it, like big beauty event. And it was like too reddish of a shade for me. So I picked up this one, which is more nude. So pretty. This is definitely my new favorite gloss formula from the drugstore. Has a good amount of pigment, but not like too much. And it is so like creamy and hydrating and not sticky whatsoever. Okay, for lashes today, I'm going to be using 2 Maybelline ones. So I had tried the Falsies Lash Lift, and I do really like this mascara, especially for the lower lash line. But I also tried their Sky High Lash Sensational Mascara, the one that's been viral on TikTok lately. And for a while, I could only find the waterproof one because it was sold out everywhere. But I finally got my hands on the regular one. If you do get the waterproof one, just know it is literally almost impossible to get off your lashes. It takes forever, even with like Maybelline, which is like an oil-based makeup removing balm. It like was so hard to get off, but I would use it because I loved the results. So let me do my lower lash line real quick because I'm still waiting for the stuff to get tacky on my upper lashes. So this one, the Falsies Lash Lift, gives more volume, where this one gives more length. This has a very, very flimsy brush, which I'm not used to because I like to blink into my lashes, and you have to use a very like long approach when you are applying this, or else it can get clumpy real fast. So you have to completely blink and let it go. If you are kind of like doing short strokes, it will get so clumpy so fast. But the results of this are beautiful if you're okay with some clumping. It definitely makes my lashes so long, so I love that about it. Okay, so here's the finished makeup. I'm gonna real quick go curl my hair and then show you the finished look, and I'll be back. All right, you guys, I'm back. I curled my hair, so I am all ready for the day, and it's like 2 o'clock. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every single week on beauty, lifestyle, and fashion, so I hope you will subscribe and become part of the family. And also, if you want, check out my ebook down below in the description box. It'll take you to my website so you can purchase it. And that's about it. leave any video suggestions you have down below in the comments as well. I would love to hear what you guys want to see from me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in a video very, very soon. Bye, guys.